What are the signs that your spinach plant is bolting and what to do about it? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. So hello, my name is Nicole Burke and I love growing greens. If you haven't figured that out yet, watch some of my other videos. I'm a little obsessed, as you can tell. Spinach is actually one of my favorite things to grow too because I love putting them in my smoothies. And people tell me all the time I'm not supposed to have too much kale. So it's nice to have spinach to mix it in with the kale. But as you can see, this year I kind of prioritized kale over my spinach. So I had all these kale plants that I started indoors and I'm kind of in a kale overload right now. What I did last minute is tucked some spinach seeds into these beds that have all these other things growing as well, like cabbages and radishes, Swiss chard, celery, all the things. So the spinach is kind of mad at me, to be honest. She's like, you know, you didn't give me the space I needed, and so I'm gonna pout about it. Basically, these spinach plants didn't have enough sunlight, so I could come in and grab a little bit of spinach every now and then, but the spinach on the whole was not nearly as productive this spring as some of my other plants. And so now it's doing this thing called bolting, or going to seed. So I wanted to show you a couple signs that you can check out to know if your spinach plant is going to seed as well. So just for comparison, this is the same spinach plant. This is same leaf from the same seed, and see how different the shape of it. So this is a spinach plant that's not bolting yet that I pulled from inside the garden. So see how that has that nice kind of oval shape to it, right? Not too pointy, nice round, what you'd expect, you know, when you buy some spinach from the grocery store. This is abundant. This is Bloomsdale, long-standing, from Baker Creek, I believe. So, so you can see here on this plant how much the leaf shape is changing, and oftentimes that's the very first sign that bolting is going on. So what happens is we go from a rounded leaf to a more almost arrowhead shaped leaf, very triangular and diamond-like. So oftentimes people are looking and waiting for the seed to show that a plant's bolting, but it's the leaves usually that will start to change shape when the bolting is occurring. So first sign of bolting could be the change in the shape of leaves. Another sign of bolting is this very thick main stalk. So you can see here, this stalk that's forming, it's really transforming. So the main stalk for spinach generally is more like this circumference. And now we've got one that is almost, you know, more than an inch thick, running up the center of the plant. What that does is it also pushes the plant to a much taller height. So generally a spinach plant is going to be more like a foot tall, maybe at the most 18 inches. And these plants are reaching about 2 feet at this point. So really starting to go vertical rather than horizontal. So those are the first few signs. We've got a change in the shape of leaf. We've got a very thick main center stalk, just one. And then we've got an increase in height in the plant. Now the next thing that starts to happen is forming of florets. So you can see this, it's really kind of magical what happens, but you can see how these leaves start to be smaller and smaller and tighter together, really resembling more of a flower shape than that of the leaves. And then you can even see along the stalk where you're starting to get these little formations of flowers that will turn into seed as well. So that happens all along this main stalk, and then it'll happen through the center flower as well. So if you've studied how seeds are made, generally for most plants, what happens is these plants will create flowers. When the flowers dry, the flower heads will have seeds that are ready to dry, and as they dry, these plants will produce literally hundreds of seeds for the next season's plants. And that's exactly what this spinach is doing right now. So it's getting ready to produce literally hundreds of seeds so that this plant can keep going into the next season. What's really fun to think about as you grow your garden is not just what you want the plant to do, but what the plant wants the plant to do. And a very strong trait in pretty much any plant is the desire to continue its species, not to just continue it, but to spread it, to make sure that it that it continues for many, many generations to come. And so what you'll find with almost all plants in the kitchen garden is they have this life cycle, and at the end of it is the production of a ton of seeds, a ton of fruit, to turn into many, many more plants for the next season. So the reason why this spinach is bolting, why it's doing this, is because it literally wants to continue its species, not just spinach in general, but this exact plant. This exact plant wants to have lots and lots and lots and lots of children. So as soon as it feels any sign of stress, if the weather changes, if in this case maybe it didn't have enough space to grow to its full maturity, if anything happens that in the environment that will trigger the plant, it could even be that the plant's being attacked by pests or that there's a nutrient lack in the soil. Anytime those things happen, those are environmental triggers for this plant to turn on seed production, so that no matter what happens to this plant this season, there will be many, many more seasons to come where this particular plant can have a second chance. So it's pretty fun to think like the plant rather than trying to think like the gardener, right? And to see this plant as, wow, so amazing. You not only wanted to grow this season, but you want to make sure that you keep growing for many seasons to come. So at this point, you get to choose as the gardener what you want to do. You could leave the spinach plant in the garden and let it go completely to seed. And if this is an organic seed type, if it's not a hybrid, then these seeds are going to be true seeds, meaning they will regrow the same kind of plant for you next year. So you can collect those seeds, you can just let those seeds drop and fall in the garden and come up on their own, or you can decide to go ahead and pull this plant from the garden and move on to whatever's going to grow more optimally in the next season. To harvest this or to pull this back, I would simply go to the base of this plant here in the garden, and I would just cut it right at the base. So I would not pull it from the soil. That's going to disturb most of the other plants I have growing here. But I would just cut right here at the base, take this out of the garden and compost it. In a way, that's a way that this plant could continue on in the future, right? It can become soil and food and nutrients for the plants that will grow in this garden for many years to come. Oftentimes I will try one last time to see if I can enjoy the leaves. I'll harvest a couple, do a little taste test, and if they're not too bitter, then I'll keep eating them as long as I possibly can. Spinaches don't necessarily do this, but a lot of lettuces, when they start to bolt and you harvest them, they produce a milky white substance that's pretty bitter. But with spinach, they don't produce, they're not in the same family, they're in their own amaranth family. So they won't necessarily produce that milky substance as a clue. So you may sometimes just have to take a little taste test and see what you think, and see if they're still worth eating to you. This one you can tell is a little bit more rubbery. It's a little bit more like succulent-y as it's starting to go to seed. So that's how to know if your spinach is bolting and what you can do about it. But most importantly, I think it's just fun to know that our plants have a purpose far beyond what we are growing them for. And it's always fun to think like the plant and to, I don't know, kind of empathize with it. It's pretty beautiful that these plants want to continue their species and they want to live as long as they can. I think that's an awesome thing to think about. Deep Thoughts from the Kitchen Garden by Nicole Burke. All right, thanks so much for growing with me. If you want to grow your own greens, including spinach and all this other great stuff, then you should check out all my resources on salad gardening. You can find links to those in the comments below this video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.